This is the weekly news roundup from the Plympton podcast for week ending Saturday the 18th of March. All those selecting Plympton Academy as their top choice of new secondary school for September 2017 have been granted a place. 30% more students moving up from primary school selected Plympton Academy as their first choice of secondary school for 2016-17, and more students than ever before have opted for the Academy as their first choice for the next academic year starting in September. Plympton strongman Steve Swatton has presented his latest fundraising cheque to the Highbury Trust. Steve, who co-owns the Flex Fitness Gym in Valley Road, presented the cheque for almost £1,700 after doing a wheelbarrow push around Burrator and later pushing a £220 JCB tyre around the perimeter of the reservoir. A whopping 12 bags of rubbish were filled in just an hour last Sunday as volunteer members of Plympton and District Civic Society carried out a litter pick around Harewood Park. Most of the rubbish consisted of drinks bottles and fast food wrappers. Former Heald student Katie Pellow was among a number of research students who made a presentation to members of Parliament on Monday. Katie, who is studying a chemistry doctorate at the University of Bristol, gave her presentation on research she has done into developing fuels which are not derived from crude oil. The owners of the Finla coffee shop in St Stephen's Place plan to turn the venue into a bistro and open later into the evening. Full details have not yet been finalised, but they hope to bring the project to fruition before the end of the year. Plympton AFC's under-14 boys team is celebrating after reaching the finals of the Grenville Cup in a 3-1 semi-final victory against Bodmin last weekend. A fundraising charity car wash at Plympton Fire Station last Saturday has raised more than £600 for the firefighters charity which helps injured firemen and their families. Wash manager Neil Wilmot said he was very pleased with the support received from Plympton residents.
Every year it never fails to surprise me the amount of support we get from Plympton and surrounding areas. We get a fantastic turnout every year and it really does make a difference. I can personally say that the firefighters charity is a fantastic charity. I had a really bad knee injury about 5 years ago now, and if it wasn't for their support and me being able to have intensive rehab on it, I would have taken twice as long to get back to my operational duties and to get back to firefighting. So yeah, it's a fantastic charity and we really appreciate the support that the public give us.
In other news, Sport England has allocated £146,000 of funding to the National Trust at Saltram to improve paths and cycleways in the estate. Plymstock Radford councillor Wendy Foster has been chosen to be the next Lord Mayor of Plymouth. A new green turtle called Friday has taken up residence at the National Marine Aquarium in Plymouth. Plympton Academy is staging a 4-night dram production of Bugsy Malone starting next Wednesday, and Plympton Community Council will be choosing the next senator of Plympton at their AGM on Monday. More details on most of these stories can be read at www.plymptonpodcast.org.uk. And that is this week's local news summary. I'm Andrew Hill.
In an ancient gunnery town.